Scritchity scratch. What's that sound? Cut the fish. Blasted radio must be broken. You're doing great, Agent 3. Don't let up. I wonder who that guy is. I'll figure out later. Anti-octopus weapon blueprints. Designer, Almaros Shelvendorf. Ammonites Booyah Base F1 England Opus 11. Another weapon for us to use in multiplayer. And made enough power to go on to the next area. Are you going to do the amiibo challenges? I have to play them first before I actually tackle if I do a playthrough of it. I do want to do it, if y'all need to be considered, but I gotta play them first beforehand, so I know what I'm getting myself into. So we got to find another of the. We have to find more of these kettles. There are plenty abound, and we have to find them all. Oh, there's one right here. That's number 11. Oh, I thought I could ink that. Never mind. This is where I think this is where it gets the jerkish of trying to find the kettles. There's level 15. Just gotta find all the rest of them. So we gotta find these bad boys. I find my only real issue with this is that you have to find them. There's no really good hit point of where they're at, except for actually having a sound cue. Jump right there. Yes! Got it. I don't think that's all of them. There's one out in the distance somewhere. And there's no one I see over there as well. So we gotta find level 10. Right there. Level 10, Ink Rail Skyscrape. Let's go. Let's walking a fine line, baby. Walking a fine line. We're actually introduced to these things. We've seen them earlier, but ink lines are kind of a cool concept. I like them. They allow you to traverse through, long distances on ink rails. As soon as you fill them up with ink, they're infinite. So you can use those to cross big old gaps. You can jump out of these at any time. But again, you are vulnerable if you're using them in multiplayer. Again, Splatoon 2 would have this in a lot of the stages. That you can get around the stages quicker. And you basically are vulnerable in the stage because you can't hurt anything. So bear that in mind. Hoodah! Railroads, I guess they are, these are ink rails, so actually kinda makes sense, but huzzah! Dive bomb! Ooh, not bad at all. Alright, I believe this is where the sunken scroll is, I believe. We have to jump off the ink rail so we can get above ground. As you can see here, the ink rail goes around back. Come back around here. Booyah! Sunken scroll. Jump up, up again, and now we're off to the next checkpoint. Let's see if we can use a burst bomb away. Let's use the bomb types whenever we can. Alright, we're going to our main gauntlet here. There's an Inkzuka. Let's use it. How did I keep missing? There you go. Take you out anyway. There we go. At least took out the majority of the enemies. Sweet! Took them all down. We're out of here. Huzzah! Now, going back to the amiibo challenges, I haven't mentioned that earlier, but I do have all 3 amiibo for it, so... Will I really get to that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's a continuation of the playthrough after the fact. We'll see. Alright. Zapfish, number 10. Taken down. Indeed, we walked a fine line, that true. Okay, we need to find stage 11 as well. With the creatures of the surface driven to extinction by rising sea levels, the ancestors of the Inklings were free to haul their 10-legged bodies up on the abandoned land. This is how the mollusk era began. Mollusk era began. That's creepy looking. No, to be honest. Let's find stage 11 here. Over this way. Now, the reason how I'm super jumping is actually using the gamepad to jump to next stages. It's always good to find all the stages first, then you can just warp to them. But we have level 11, the ink visible avenues. Find your path. This stage is actually pretty cool because most of the platforms are hidden. And I like the spacey background. Look at this background. This background's cool looking. Look at this. I like this. This is also an introduction, actually, using the Octolines with the Octarians. Watching out for them as well. Ooh. Take care of you. But yeah, I just have to ink everything because there's a lot of invisible platforms. So you gotta watch your feet. There's no telling where they'll come from, so stay sharp. The Octo Snap, hey buddy. Oh, you almost tried to hurt me there. Almost, that'd be like a challenge. Boom, ya. This level is pretty. This game has been pretty short overall. We'll see if we have to go for extended time just to get to beat the game. I don't see no problem. Why not? Yeah, that seems to be all of my playthroughs recently with Fridays. Like, you're picking single-player games that are really quick. I don't mind playing quick and easy games. It's a lot different from the games we've had prior, to be honest. So we gotta find the hole in the wall. There's our hole in the wall. There we go. Grab our eggs. We want those bad boys pronto. And now we have to walk a real fine line indeed. I do not recommend going into your squid form for this. Just take your time. There are enemies that do sporadically spawn, but you shouldn't have to worry about them too much. Just take your time, just walk slowly, and hope the best you can actually get across. So just ink your way to the cross, and I just like this technique. They would only use this typical concept for one Splatfest stage in Splatoon 2. And I'm like, that could have been good for, if it was that stage could have been entirely made out of invisible, and I would totally be okay with that. Get out of here. No one likes you, Octarians! Man, the sensitivity of the control stick could make you get you fall off the stage with that. It's nervous just watching. It is. It's almost freaking me out, too. Booyah! Take you out, all you octocopters. Armor? Not bad. We'll take that. This little sequence can be a little tricky. The Octarians are just gun happy. They took away my armor there, which is annoying. Take you out. Heal up. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Take care of you. Alright, it's time to just swim across. And our fish is ours, baby! Huzzah! Find your path. Indeed. And our second scroll is ours. Twice a year, the Inkopolis Collection Fashion Show captures the hearts, minds, and wallets of the city's youth. Is there no room in these creatures' minds for anything else but battle and fashion? I think it's like the only time you actually see these jelly creatures actually wearing clothes. Or at least in this tall fashion. So it means the jellies we see around the Ink Plaza are kids, and here's the adult versions. So let's see, where's number 13? Over here. Shifting platforms up next, Midnight Rendezvous. Alright, we have to watch out for shifting platforms now. As our next gimmick of the day. You can slip through gratings in your squid form. Not sure how they do this, but you know. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. It helps me out. I'll gladly take that. There we go. Alright, well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Huzzah! Take care of these balloons. Oh yeah. Shifting platforms are nothing new to platformers, but shooters are kind of a new story to them. You don't really see mechanical contraptions like this for shooters. Oh no! Oh! How did I survive that? I have no idea. That was close. I almost died. That would have been bad. Oof. Close call. I'll tell you what. Wahoo! Alright, the second scroll is right over here. I think I need to climb that big thingamajig. Indeed, Mr. Cuttlefish. Indeed. That's Captain Cuttlefish. Right, sorry. Captain Cuttlefish. Ow! Ungrateful creatures. Alright, come on, baby. You swim up the walls. Huzzah! Zoop. Alright, got those. There's no ground there, so we're gonna take it easy. There we go. Launch pad away! Woo! Take that, you! Ooh, armor. I will take that I'll take that to the bank. Huzzah! Oh! We're gonna slip through the grates, slip through the cracks, and get to our goal, which is up there in the distance. Ooh, we gotta keep swimming up, swim up, swim up. Go like this. Huzzah! There we go. Grab our power eggs. Up to go. Zapfish is ours. Huzzah! Onward. Alright. Level 13 is done. Heralded by loud explosions, the great Octo weapons quickly stormed the Inkling's central stronghold. Victory for the Octarians seemed all but certain, but due to a plug being carelessly pulled from its socket, their hopes were dashed. Well, did I not get 12? I swear I got 12's, thing. I thought I did. Oh, no, I haven't. That is weird. I did a level out of order. Oh, well. My bad. Kinda did the things a little bit out of order. My apologies there, folks. Let's go level 12. So level 13 and level 12 will be out of order. I was looking at there like, wait a minute, I didn't get 12. Alright, Flutter Junkyard. Again, this game allows you to be open. You can do it. You can tackle the levels in any order you see fit. Kind of did these levels out of order. My apologies, but this is our playthrough. We can do what we want with it. We have the precursor to the grillers here. These things shoot down a lot of ink, and they're basically impervious to damage. So watch out for them, as if you get in contact with their streams of ink that keep popping down, that's instant death. There's no way you're really going to survive yourself with that. Alright, we need to find the ink scroll, which is oddly really hard to get towards. Whew, there we go. It's a little bit tricky. Whew, there we go. Scroll's right here. Booyah! We're gonna swim around here and let's go get back up top. Oop, there we go. Swim away! Huzzah! Oop. More power eggs for our trouble. Checkpoint, please. Thank you very much. Alright, armor. I will gladly take that. Now, great, we can stomp right on through. It looks like we need to find a key. It's a vault. You'll need a key to open it, man. Indeed we are. We need to find a key. There should be a key somewhere. Some Octarian will likely gladly to drop for us. Thank you very much, key. I will gladly take this key and go continue on with the level. Wahaha. Oh, we have a fan. Zoop. Take care, y'all. There you go. Alright, this part of the stage, we have to find... This one is actually it's actually a really trickish puzzle. There's an Octarian in the ink. You have to kill him for its key. The only way you're going to find out where the key is, or where the Octarian is looking at your map on the gamepad. Yeah. That's actually quite clever. Oop. We'll jump down here. We get our eggs here as our way of getting up, but now we can actually jump on these. We actually have these prototype grinders, the grillers, to jump up. And no, okay, woo, hanging on the edge. There we go. Level 12 is done. Kind of overshot that one. Alright, level 12's done. Floater Junkyard. The first battles of the Great War ended in victory for the Octarian forces. The diligent Octarians easily dominated the Inklings, who were unable to wake early enough in the morning to defend themselves. So, Lates, if you're not up first, you'll get killed first. So now we've got that out of the way, let's actually go to level proper now. Level 14, Octoling Assault, Skirmish at the Skate Park. Another multiplayer stage. Again, mostly all the Octarian or the Octoling fights are going to be on multiplayer maps. This is Blackbelly Skate Park. Here they come! Octolings ahoy! Get sneaky and blow them down! No problem. I need the power X from you guys. This would probably be your first stage. You'll probably have trouble with them. Just because they can be almost anywhere, and they can throw bombs almost in your entire direction. And there's not very many checkpoints in this stage either. But again, the AI for the Octolings can be pretty sad. Not gonna lie. Oh boy! Wow! See, like that. They can be completely off guard, which is very annoying. I'm surprised. I'm sad I actually had to die to that. Get out of here, you Octolings! Yeah. Now I can sneak up on me now, are ya? See, that Octowing took me off by surprise, but... Get out of here. Because I didn't really know where they actually shot her bomb at, so... that wasn't smart on my part. Got these power eggs. The power eggs are in these type of stages are only there to tell you, hey, you know, this is technically the way you should go, but the game doesn't outright stop you from actually going everywhere. Oh, I almost Goopa stomped you. That would have been really cool if that was actually possible. Grab our power eggs. That's the final checkpoint right here. We have our special weapon. Inkzuka, as usual. I think the only special weapon is the Inkzuka, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's probably why I got so lovely with it, because it was just so useful to use in single player. Booyah! Oh, good thing I had that armor. That would have been bad. Bravo! But we need to get over here. This is where the second scroll is located. Right over here. Booyah! Oh, I heard another Inkling. Or Octoling. Where are you? There you are. Die. And we go to our Gusher, and we get Booyah! And everyone else in that stage is like, they're just kids, they're fighting. Let them be. I'm just gonna drive to work. That's number 14 down. Lady Luck thrown down on the Inklings, and historians today agree that the Inklings' victory over the Octarians was mostly due to the superior number of limbs. Mostly look like humans. And they question what humans look like. Even though they technically look like humans themselves to a certain degree. Right, we're going with level 15. Undeniable flying object. Bluefin sightings. Let's go. Bluefin Depot, a stage I wish they should have returned in Splatoon 2, but it didn't. But just like before, we have to watch out for Ink Striker. Yeah, he'll constantly keep shooting down at us, constantly. Octo Bombers are also apparent, but Gushers will take them out eventually. Ooh boy, that was close. Take care, I want those. Ooh boy, I almost fell to my death. That would have been bad. Take care of this here. Just ink everywhere. If you ink somewhere, somehow, or whatever, an Octarian will jump out. So that's easy, and that's basically, you know, more power eggs for you. So bear that in mind. It's also good to explore everything because you never know where the second scroll will be. So the game actively wants you to explore. That's its whole main purpose of the story, or the story mode at least anyway, is to get you to get used to the controls. And that's all for it. I'm all for it. We also make an engaging story too while they're at it. Not bad either. I believe the second scroll is over here. Over on this platform, over on this side. Ooh boy! There it is. We have to walk up these grates because if we sink to our ink form, squid form, we'll fall through. And that's water. We don't want to touch water. That's dangerous. Oh boy. Special weapon as well. We got the bubbler. Oh, that's actually new. Okay, so my previous statement has been corrected. You do get different specials. But the bubbler is actually pretty useful. It also is the most broken special of the game. As you can't take any damage whatsoever when it's active. Alright, Ruff! Fly away! Another... Oh, it's time to take him down. He's gonna try to run away, but we're not gonna let that happen. Take care of you. Ah, I took down your competition. You now can't hope to win. And that's it for him. Hey, well done. Sweetness. Let's grab our Zapfish and we're out of here. Booyah. Identifying object. This is the only existing photograph of the legendary squid beak Splatoon. The young man holding his arms appears to be the leader. When this picture was taken, the Great Turf War must have been raging over a year. Huh. That's interesting to boot. That cat is the same as ever. That cat keeps showing up everywhere. I wonder what's happening with that cat. That's enough Zapfish that can be to the boss kettle. We have to get up to the boss kettle. We can never jump to it with touch, can we? No, we can't. Touching the touchpad, the gamepad's menu, map will not allow you to jump up there. You're gonna have to get up there ourselves. like easy people. There's always one path to get to it, so not too worried about it. It's all up here at the top, though. You know, we might just beat the game tonight, or the story mode tonight, just because it's, we're only down to 2 worlds left after this, so. Alright, we got boss number 3, roll with the punches, the rampaging Octo Whirl. This boss is actually cool. I like this boss a lot. Because it's technically an evolution of the Octo Ball. And we've been hitting that earlier. This thing loves to roll, and then will do everything in its power to roll as best as it wants. What we have to do in order to actually stop it is to coat the ground in our own ink, and so that this thing can basically sunk into our own ink and able to get stopped. As soon as it stops, we can hit its tentacle. So coat the ground as much as you can. Give enough ink there, and it should do it. That should do the trick. There we are. And it's weird how this ink works. Again, if you land on someone else's ink color, it deepens the ground where you're at. It's like breaking the physics of reality. And I don't think it's ever really explained why. Alright, phase 2. He will have the ground rotate, so just ink everywhere as best you can in the center here. And that should do the trick. Booyah! Boom! I should really upgrade. Now I have enough power eggs. I should be able to upgrade my ink ink capacity so I don't run out of ink that fast. Alright, last phase. He now breaks off some more of the ground, and now it is only glass at certain spots. So ink out the middle as possible, as fast as best you can, and ink one of the more rails here. Booyah! Just like that, concept of the boss is done with. You got to spin our own ink, baby. Booyah! Get our power eggs. Get our ink, or a second skull, and we're out of here. Dun, 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 dun.